Just like when I make jokes about the USDA, because I got a brother that works for the USDA. Actually, that's not true. He's employed by the USDA. You see, and all of you, like, sometimes I have a crowd when I do that, and they say, ooh, they're all worried we're going to offend the United States Department of Agriculture. I'm like, look at your watch. They ain't here. It's past 4. So for those of you that don't know what big families are like, I was raised the youngest of 9 children. That's probably where the sense of humor comes from, because when you're little, you got to be funny or ain't nobody going to pay attention to you. I slept in the corner of my mom and dad's bedroom until I was 6 years old. True story, in a crib. I slept in the crib until I was 6. And you guys have heard about goldfish will grow to the size of their container? I'm the smallest Mason boy, and I'd have been the biggest if they'd have gotten me out of the damn goldfish container. Grew out of the crib, my mother went to the S&H Green Stamp store. Do you guys remember the S&H Green Stamp store? For those of you that are younger folks that have never heard of such a thing, let me just tell you what it was. In the old days, your mother would go to the grocery, because you heard up here, and this is nothing I'm making up, you heard from the gal from Georgia. She said, who makes the decisions and who does the grocery shopping? It is the mother, and indeed it was my mother that went to the grocery store. And back in those days, you would get stamps based on your purchases at the store. And then you would fill out this little catalog, and once it was filled out, you would go and redeem these catalogs with stamps for merchandise at a merchandise store. My mother went and got me an army cot, because there was no more room in the crib, and there was no more room in the inn, so where would we do with little Damian? We put him in a corner in an army cot until he's 8 years old. I slept in the corner of my mom and dad's room until I was almost 9 years old. That, ladies and gentlemen, is why there's not a 10th, 11th, or 12th Mason child. Ain't no rhythm method. It's called, this kid's hyperactive and he's in our room, we're done.